My journey into the world of change and adaptation took me to an art museum in a quiet Midwestern town that had seen better days. I had decided to take on the commission because of my deep love for art. My client, the museum's director, Hamilton, was reporting to a board of civic-minded, influential stakeholders who held sway over the museum's fate. The museum faced a daunting predicament. It possessed a substantial endowment, but the funds were strictly reserved for acquiring new artworks. Meanwhile, the aging institution cried out for repairs and updates, disability access, electrical upgrades, and the renovation of a dilapidated performance auditorium. Furthermore, the changing demographics of the city demanded a more inclusive collection that reflected underrepresented communities. As I walked into the first meeting, I expected enthusiasm for Hamilton's vision of more inclusivity. To my surprise, not everyone on the leadership team was on board. The chief curator, Sebastian, insisted on adhering to a decade-old acquisition agenda approved by the board, fearing political backlash if they deviated. The head of the education department lamented their struggle to engage with local schools, as the existing artwork didn't directly resonate with the diversity of the community. The building manager pointed out that without essential repairs and updates, the museum's closure would render all other issues moot. I observed these interactions, pondering the complexity of the situation. What was this resistance really about? Why was this happening now? What options did this team actually have? It was evident that for me to provide meaningful advice, I needed to invest more time than initially anticipated. So I returned week after week for 2 months, delving deeper into the museum's ecosystem. Each visit involved interviews with key stakeholders, staff members, and museum visitors. I also explored the buildings and grounds comprehensively, seeking insights. During one visit, Richard, the assistant curator, took me to a secured area where artwork was stored in a controlled environment. He unveiled a treasure trove of paintings by one of the most celebrated Flemish Baroque painters. My curiosity piqued, I asked why these masterpieces were not on display. Richard explained that there simply wasn't enough room to showcase them. He added a surprising tidbit. Although the local community didn't flock to the museum, it was a mecca for art scholars worldwide who came to study these hidden gems tucked away in storage. In essence, these prestigious pieces were visible only to an elite few who had the credentials to study them. With a little help, Richard formulated a daring proposal for the next leadership team meeting. To overcome the impasse, we proposed a bold experiment that had the potential to reshape the museum's future, for better or worse.